Still rolling? Alright, let's talk.
And for the success of the family in the future. Most of them want, the instant gratification of, I want to see you though today. I want you to blow my back out. You know what I mean?
Wait. All right, wait.
Man. Welcome back to Not Your Average Joes. This is your boy, Mystic Moose, or today I'll be called The Professor. And joined by my co-host, The Duke. We're ready to drop bars today, honestly. Like, you saw the title, this pure heat is coming. That's what I'm going to say. Pure heat. Get ready. Whatever you need to do, you need to wear a fire retardant suit, whatever it is, prepare. Man, but before we do go on, I just want to quickly just catch up with my boy, The Duke. Like, even we haven't been speaking for a while. Like, it's been a minute. How have you been, bro? How have you been?
You're more like vocal speaking. Like, we catch up almost every day on like Messenger. But yeah,
that's true.
Out, basically.
Speaking in terms of speaking. Yeah. We text often.
Yeah. Been good, man. Been grinding, non-stop, weekly basis. We've already skipped one Sunday. Was it 2 Sundays we skipped?
2 Sundays. I was at my sister's wedding. That's why.
Yeah.
Which I'll go into that.
Indeed. But I will definitely try and post. If not everyone can be available, I can post like a reaction video or something, just to keep the channel active,
I understand, man.
Stagnation,
It's a grind, and we've got to put in the work as well. Like, you know what I mean? The show must go on, as we do say. Yeah.
Indeed.
But how's uni going? How's everything in terms of work in general?
Medical school is rough, but it's fun. I get exhilaration from being in around patients and chaos. But
are you saying man's like
what?
I'm trying to remember that thing. He's like, I want peace always, but no, you're the I want violence.
I want peace. I don't want peace.
Yeah, I don't want peace.
I want I want.
Yeah. He said something.
Always.
Yeah. I want violence. Always. Chaos or something.
Keeps me driven, like work ethic wise.
He's like, I don't want peace.
I want violence.
He's like, I don't want peace.
I just do well under pressure, indeed.
Yeah. You thrive well under pressure?
I do. I think that's what led me to this career path overall. But we are here to talk about, as you called it, not your average plan. Like, let's let people know what that means to us.
Well, hey, listen, I feel like it's in the title as well, Was it failure to plan equals planning to fail? And I think it was Benjamin Franklin who actually said that, like the full quote. He's like, if you don't have a plan, you're gonna end up failing. Basically, you're basically planning to fail. So today, this podcast, we're gonna mainly focus on what our plans are, going forward in terms of, like, it's a very, again, I'm gonna say, what's your 5-year plan? But like I said, when you ask me that question, what's my 5-year plan? You want to answer for me? What my 5-year plan? I go for it, man. Go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
First.
But what I wanted to say is that this podcast is mainly going to focus on where we want to be in the next 5 to 10 years of our lives. Like, where do we want to, like, for example, we use this podcast. Where do we want to take this podcast in the next 5 years? I'll use career, where we want to be in our career, fitness, social, friends, networking, whatever it might be. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where do you want to be? So I'm actually going to throw it back to you, Temi, / the Duke. I'm going to be like, look, bro, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Well, yeah, in contrast to what you said about how, the perception of that question, it could be very broad. But for me, I barely have a choice. It's more like, I should know where I should be in the next 5 to 10 years. Like, with my career, definitely qualified, definitely. Look at what Ian said. Kevin, Mr. Moose Samuels.
I've come, bro. I've come. Man, it's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Tuning in. Yeah, so I was going to say, within the next 5 years, I will know where I am. But in terms of, like, more sacrilegious forms of my career path, which is regularly just okay. You become a qualified doctor, and
Yep.
then 2 year training, and then 1 year in specialty, and then within the next 5 to 6 years,
Yeah.
decide my route of course. But then I don't operate like that. I'm a very much on not traditional in that term. Like I we're gonna go into that even more. So just to delve into that, hey, look, we got Jessica
Jessica,
X in the building.
Jessica X. Hey, Jessica X, man, welcome to the show. I'm like the real Jessica
Look at
X.
us dressing up.
I know. Look at us, man. Look at us. We put in 100% effort. You know what I mean? Like we've come to drop fire. It's only sense that we
It's
dress fire
bloody
too.
8 p.m. in the evening. Like, where are we going?
I know. I don't know about you. I'm going out after this. So we
Oi,
don't stop.
Sunday
We don't
night.
stop. Sunday night,
That's
man.
insane.
The Eternals calls. Like if you into movies, Marvel, Eternals is out. We gotta go see it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
find time to watch it. Yeah, I heard
100%, bro.
it's Lee.
Balance, innit? Balance.
Fine
But
balance.
yes, find balance as all things should be.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
But sorry to cut you off, bro. You were saying, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
wanna head. Mm,
So indeed, like this episode is gonna be kind of devoted to delving into our lives in terms of where we want to take it. Like we've
mhm.
got friends who want to live a regular life, earn a good career,
Yeah.
have a good career and
Yep.
earn decent money. But we're
Hmm.
here, saying that we want more than that. we envision more for in our lives, especially when it comes to capital gains, right?
That's
So
it.
in the next 5 to 10 years, I'm pretty much ambitious. I want to take it wherever I take myself. Yeah, it's definitely going to be broad, as you said. But
Yeah.
I've mapped it out. Do you have a map of what you plan on doing already?
Boy.
I don't have it
So
up though. It's somewhere in the like PDF
I okay.
somewhere.
So
I'll bring it next time.
I have the PowerPoint presentation again.
Ah, I might do that. A flowchart.
That's what I was thinking. You know what? That's what I was genuinely thinking. But for
Mhm.
me, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it basic for everybody. Yeah. So for me, I okay. I'm gonna start backwards. So let's see. So going forward, going forward in terms of 5 year plan, I keep it very simple. For example, like
Nigga, you broke. I'm joking.
exactly. No, 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 no.
I'm trying to
Like,
cut you.
no, no, no. For real, bro. It is a
Yeah.
case of where I do not want to be. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I do not want to be broke. So I'm doing everything in my power right now to ensure that I'm not broke in 5 to 10 years. So for me, that includes picking up hobbies like one to make me money, one to keep me in shape, one to keep me creative, one to build knowledge, and another one to evolve my mindset. So the one to make me money for right now is career based, yeah. So obviously I'm working in primary healthcare right now, and the skills I'm working on in that field involve public speaking, in exact mentoring, those kind of things. So
Mm.
like I'm a manager at the moment, so I'm actually in
Is your
charge of.
LinkedIn looking crisp? Like, have you got
My
all
LinkedIn's
your
Chris. My LinkedIn is Chris.
yeah?
Operations and data quality manager. You can find it there. You know what? I was once.
Way.
I'll tell you a story. Actually, last week I was speaking to a patient. He had some qualms with the service. He was wondering what happened in terms of a couple of things that had gone wrong, or he didn't find the service okay. I ended
Mm-hmm.
up speaking to this gentleman, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Primo, I've actually looked you up on LinkedIn," and I was like, okay, all right.
Then
I was like,
once
yo, and then I was there like,
exposed.
I was like, well, did you like what you saw? Or did you like what you saw? Like that kind of thing. And he was like, yeah, man, your portfolio is looking pretty impressive. You're quite young, and just so the viewers know, just so you get a bit of a view of who we are and what we've done in the past, so that what I did to get to this point. So I'm gonna go 5 years back, and then come here essentially. So 5 years back, BSc biomedical science. My aim or my intention when I was at university was actually to do the same studies as the Duke. So I also wanted to be a doctor at the time,
Right.
but I went to go study a master's in infection and immunity before I went to now go apply. So I did all the exams as well. Got some solid grades, good enough to apply. Started applying, and then you know what I found? One of the modules in my master's for global health and epidemiology, I genuinely liked it. And it kind of took me away
Okay.
from the medicinal path. It more brought me to the public health sector.
Public
And
health. Mm-hmm.
it kind of taught me that, look, I saw it as this, because I knew if I go into being a doctor, I'm going to be a GP. I already knew that from the day dot, I'll be a GP. So
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I was like, look, if I become a GP, I can only help one person at a time. That was my thinking. But if I become a primary healthcare consultant, or if I go down the route of a healthcare consultant slash someone who's working in primary healthcare and taking
Mm-hmm.
care of the actual GP
A whole
slash,
network of
NHS setting,
institutions. Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
I can do more. Because now I'm in the steed of about 10,000 patients. Like I'm in control of about maybe, okay, I'm helping or in the stead of about 10,000 patients. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
there are doctors working in my team who I tell, look, guys, we've got to focus on these people with chronic health diseases, CVD, diabetes. We've got to focus on these patients. And I tell the doctors, look, these are the ones we're going to be reviewing this week, etc. So my career path kind of took me away from a doctor, and it kind of took me more into that leadership kind of role. And I like it. I really like it. I've been put in positions, I've been put, which are really uncomfortable. I remember the first presentation I gave to doctors, bro, intimidating as hell, because they all have knowledge that you do not have.
Yeah, they're
And
just
then
looking at you like,
they're looking at you. Who is
what
this?
is this,
This guy's
brother?
young. No, no, no. Do you know what it is? It's this guy's young. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
he's young. Like I was 25,
they're
maybe
just looking at
25.
you like,
They're like, what does he know that we don't? Do you know what I mean? That's so
mm,
that the imposter syndrome kind of kicks in, and that's the bit where you got to fight and challenge your mindset. So the evolve mindset, yeah. Put yourself in uncomfortable positions day in, day
mm,
out. I promise you'll get better at it. So public speaking for me now, no problem. Like that's one skill I can comfortably say I'm confident. I've picked up techniques. I've picked up things which would help me in order to deal with my uncomfortability on stage. Like the fear
mm,
doesn't go away. You just learn how to manage it well. So
mm-hmm.
I'll give you a tip. If you're doing public speaking and you find that you're shaking or you've got the jitters, start walking up and down the stage. That will help you to
Oh,
distract. It will
okay.
distract you. So
Fill the
me,
room.
fill the room. Make the room your bitch, basically. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
And then again, want to build knowledge. I'm just going to quickly run through these. I've been monologuing out here like
go
Syndrome
for it.
from
We're
The
gonna clip
Incredibles.
this part.
Yeah. So evolving your mindset means putting yourself in uncomfortable positions day in, day out. If you have a fear of public speaking, start speaking to people in small groups. Start with small groups first, then get bigger and bigger, and do it often. Presentations are one. Also, another one is get used to hosting Zoom meetings like yourself. So if you at work, let's say career, if you at work are often having meetings, just suggest one time, I want to host the meeting. So you set it up and you're the one in control. Second one to build knowledge. Anything you do not know currently in, let's say, I'll use career again. Anything you do not know in your career currently, seek the knowledge out, seek the information out, read,
And
study,
drill.
and drill it. Exactly, drill it. Like as the Duke, like right now you're doing medicine, but there's a lot of things he may not know right now, but in 2 years time or 3 years time when you finish, he'll be an expert in the field. And why is that? My guy's putting in the work day in, day out, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. It all scales. And
Mm.
then the
It
third
comes
one
with
one
stress, though. Just letting you know,
yeah.
it comes with a bit of stress, but you gotta take the
we got
stress.
you got to take the stress. That's another one. That's another thing. How to manage your, how do you say, how to manage your the negative kind of feedback
Mm-hmm.
as well. That is another one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do the third one, which is one to keep you creative. So I personally like to video edit. And I like to, how do you say, like I like to play around with the videos that I put on Instagram. For example, I go gym and there are videos that I put on Instagram, but before I put them on Instagram, I edit them and, find new ways to make my video look a bit more edgy or different from everyone else's out there. So it forces me to think in different ways. And this actually transitions into other things, like at work, helps me to overcome problems differently. So there's one to keep you creative. There's another one to keep you in shape. So that's obviously gym, calisthenics, picked up a new thing. Actually quite fun. So I do recommend calisthenics if you haven't done it already. I do gymnastics. It's a lot of fun as well. Every time they see a big dude do the splits, mouth's like wide open. I'm not going to do it live on air right now. If you want to come and see me do that, that's a different show. It's a different show. It's a different show.
Mad.
And then the one to make me money is I'm dabbling in investing and basically mostly crypto right now. I'm looking at crypto. I'm looking a bit at stocks and shares, real estate. I'm
So
just doing my
pause
research
there.
currently. Yeah, let's go.
Pause there.
What's
So
up?
for those listening, that is definitely the meat of our discussion today. You know, we've
Mm,
delved into our careers and where we want to take ourselves and how we're
mm,
developing. But
yeah,
being that it's not your average plan, our plan is to really diversify our, capital. We want to gain in as many avenues as possible. So we're gonna delve into that as soon as possible.
yeah.
What people saying? Hey, Raya, thanks for tuning in.
Hey,
That's a
Raya.
new that's a new image there. Yeah.
It is. It looks
Give
good. It
yourself.
looks good.
It looks like an album cover. Uh,
It does.
yeah, maybe.
Could be an
And then
NFT. Could be an
Ian.
NFT. Is that an NFT? I don't know. No, I'm just
Oh,
playing.
you need to
I'm playing.
explain that NFT thing. I
I
didn't
will. I
get it
will.
when you guys discussed it, but yeah. What's Ian saying? Yeah, like and subscribe, people. Please,
Yes,
please
please
give
like
us,
and subscribe.
that we just want to see
Please.
that engagement. We really don't care about,
Whether it's
big
positive
numbers
or
or
negative,
anything. We just,
we
we
don't
just
mind.
want to know, who's present, who has a
Yeah.
pulse.
Yeah. Even look,
Yeah.
even if you enter for like 2 seconds, say hi. It's fine. We'll give you a shout out. We love to see it personally. But
Indeed.
yeah. So
So I was
go
gonna
ahead.
ask you, so what do you think about this platform? The fact we created it, what has this experience on here taught you or has improved in your daily life when it
Bro,
comes to live streaming?
this platform is funny. Do you know why?
Yeah,
We started streaming. I think it was last year for the first. Do you
last
remember
year.
our first? Do you remember our first podcast? Like our first stream?
Yeah,
I remember the
it was
nerves. Do you
sloppy,
remember the
but
nerves? Do you remember the nerves? Yeah, because you
yeah, yeah.
you
So
don't
it's a
know.
bit
Like
stuttering.
it's a bit, your
Even when
brain.
we had like one or two
Yeah,
viewers a night,
yeah.
people weren't really watching. I mean, it's still small now, but back then we weren't expecting anyone. It was like
Really, we were just
we
talking
were
amongst
just
each
chilling.
other
Yeah,
and still stuttering with zero viewers.
yeah. Ours is to get into the flow of creating live shows. It was a live stream. It was not pre-recorded like most podcasts are, but we
That's it.
wanted to get into the flow of things. It's pretty much the same thing as public speaking, like you said. Imagine
Yeah,
that, but it's just on a network and with avenue. So this
yeah.
platform actually provides us that experience, and I've noticed it in my own life and work. So imagine that. Look at
Mm.
Mr. King GDB.
Man. Boop, boop, boop,
He's like,
boop.
what are these niggers doing dressed up like this is a boardroom?
These
Hey,
kings. I joke.
welcome to the board, bro.
Now you
Welcome
guys
to
are
the
looking
board.
clean. Well, you can't really see my button up, but I got a button up. Just casual thing.
Oh,
You
that's
Hey,
good.
know what I mean?
that's what we love to see it. We
It
love to see it.
it has a collar.
Oh,
He's popping collars.
Let me play on that beat. But anyway, no. You can't really see it because obviously the room is too
It's
dark.
black.
And
It's black.
the
It's black
ambient
and
light. I
white.
like this reflection, this blue light reflection. You know what I mean?
It's nice,
okay.
man. It's crisp.
It's not too bad. But yeah, no. I have been hearing what Mystic's been saying, man. Yeah, you dropping gems and that, giving the people what they need to hear, and that I
That's
see
it,
you.
man.
Been listening since then.
Hey,
Wait,
oh
I didn't
yeah.
even see you. I didn't even see you in. Oh shit.
No,
Oh my bad.
I've literally been listening since my guy was saying a 5-year backstory.
Oh, you've been in for a minute.
I've been in for a minute.
So basically,
I was
look,
peeping.
and
I was
then
peeping.
basically, I was so engrossed in what I was saying, I forgot to add the
Nah,
co-host
that's
to the
clean. That's
stream.
clean. Hey, I was monologuing.
That was
You
yeah, like
got me
syndrome.
monologuing.
You got me, man. You got me, man. I like it. Yeah. I felt like syndrome.
Hey,
And
man was in the
nemesis and
flow.
that. I was in that flow. I was in that flow state, as you say.
You're
You
in the
know
flow.
what I mean?
Yeah, you're God
Yeah.
mode.
Real talk.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, we were just talking about. Do you remember in the beginning? Because the Duke was just saying, like, what has this stream done for us in the last 12 months, or the last, I'd say 12 to 16 months? Like, it's been a minute.
Mhm.
And I was saying, do you remember the first stream we did, or back in the past, like in the first stream, bro? We were
Yeah.
quivering. We were shaking. It was sloppy. We were shaking.
We were
quaking.
careless. It was just more like
It was for fun.
anything.
We were
Yeah,
It
it
is
was
what it
for
is.
fun.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But nah,
No.
you refine it. You refine it as you go along, as you said.
Yeah.
That's it.
Over
So
time.
over time, it gets
Evolve.
better.
You cut in. Exactly.
Yeah.
You sharpen that knife and you
Yep.
come to that fine point to where you find your niche and you just dig in and you
That's
execute.
Mm.
So like
telling
I
you.
was saying, public speaking, I have no issue with it now because this platform really helps.
I
Like, this
deeply,
platform, really helped, bro. Like you guys
100%.
don't get it because we were doing this every Sunday, and sometimes we were doing it twice, and it was a long stream as well, like 4 hours. Imagine talking to a camera for 4 hours. You get comfortable. Zoom meetings, cleanest. I do the cleanest Zoom meetings. I don't even. These lot are like, how does he do this? The transition. I was like, yeah, we have. You know what I mean?
Tell you.
Crazy.
Where's my suit? You don't see me with my button up. My god damn, these niggas are tripping, bro.
It's all blended in the darkness.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to see? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, all right, give me 2 seconds. Let me get my jacket. Let me get my jacket.
Oh,
Ian, look what you've done. See,
in it.
stressing.
Look,
stressing
no.
whole
Do you
style,
know what?
man.
Do you know? Ian reminds me of this is Ian when he didn't see him without the suit. When he saw him without the suit.
Been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Ian better be wearing a blazer himself.
In it, I'm like, I say, Ian, jump in, man, jump in. We need blazers only. It's blazers only. I'm not even wearing a blazer, but it's back there though. If you want it back there, it's fine. Yeah. Suit Sunday.
We can't be doing it every Sunday, but
I
it is
can't.
Suit Sunday.
Do you know what it is? It's hot in this room as well, so I'm sweating already. I'm sweating. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is for you guys. This is for the viewers. No, in my room though, it's toasty in here. Hey,
He came.
Put that suit jacket on.
Now he's done us all.
Yeah, you gotta put that suit jacket
finished.
on. You know what I mean?
You motherfucking nigga.
I could have changed the shirt too, but I don't want to do you like that. I want to do you like
No,
that.
it actually fits.
Hey,
It's calm.
It
That
suits.
looks sick.
Yeah.
That looks
casual,
sick, man.
man. That's what I'm telling you.
Yo.
That's what
Like
I do,
Simon
man.
Cowell.
I'm like,
Yo.
yo,
I went to I don't know if I can't share this like that, but I went
You
to
can.
for Halloween.
Go.
I was fully suited up. People were like, "Where you gonna go?" I was like, I was lazy. I was like, Men in Black. There you go,
Bruh.
easy, clean, black seat, glasses, killing the game. You're already. If I pull up a picture here, I'm telling you, man. I already did
It
my
doesn't
suit.
count if you didn't have a white guy with you.
That's
And
it.
it wasn't. No, I had a white girl, so
You gotta go.
Okay.
I had a white-
Okay.
I had a white girl. Exactly.
Men in Black
Exactly.
4.
Exactly. Hey, I tell you, a man was yeah.
Eating. He was eating.
Ian.
Literally.
Man say Hunger
Back
Games.
to
What?
scheduled live.
Alright.
No.
Hilarious.
This is what we need, man. This is what we came for. We came for heat. He's brought
We
us
came
heat.
for heat. We came for over PG. Okay, that's all good.
PG 15.
PG 15.
PG 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's
but
go
no,
for
but back to where we were talking about, just in terms of what we gained from the podcast. I mean, for me, like I said, public speaking, easy. Hosting any type of online meeting, like in terms of Zoom, Microsoft Teams, clean. And just confidence in general, like, fear of people's opinions, that kind of thing, because you obviously receive backlash from your videos and stuff like that, right? So, and you just realize, I don't care. Oi, it's clean. Do you see it?
I'm
See it?
telling you.
No way. Even with the
You see
shade.
Do
that?
you see this?
You see that? You
Hold
see
on,
that,
hold on,
right?
hold on.
That's all black.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
my
Look at that.
days.
Look at that.
Look
Bruh.
at that.
Hey, I'm
Yo.
telling you, I was, bro,
God.
I
All
was-
you need
I-
left
I
is
was-
that torch.
Bro, I was in the Hilton, chilling. Top floor type vibes. I mean,
Hilton.
hey.
There's a Hilton,
Hilton
in
Hotel.
in Belfast, huh? I didn't
Oh,
know.
100%, man.
Shit.
100%, man.
Boy.
It was an event,
Hey.
yeah.
It was a motive. I can say that much. It was a
Man said
motive.
it was a
Hey,
motive. It was a motive.
bro, yeah,
I said that.
I was out on the Friday before Halloween, the Friday, and then
Yeah.
on the Sunday night, I was out as well all night. Chilling, bro.
The whole night.
Different. Oh yeah, no.
Boy, to be honest, I do feel
really-
like we should. I do feel like we should share our Halloween events. It was, bro. Mine was crazy. As
Yeah,
well,
you guys.
man.
I saw that. It was mad.
Yo, I was just nuts.
Should we share
Maybe-
our Halloween events?
Yeah, I can. Wait, I can say. I can.
Oh,
I can download.
you
Hold
know
on.
what
I can
I'm
download the
saying?
video.
You can already tell we all had antics. on
Yo, listen.
Halloween.
I'm gonna share the video. I'm gonna share that faded. You know the faded video? I got that. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, you
share
know
that.
what? Your Halloween antics, yeah, they're appropriate.
Yeah, I can. Oh wait, what? What were you doing?
yours is appropriate. If you could share, I don't know, videos of your Halloween time, that's good. But yeah,
I'll send it through to myself on
keep
Instagram,
mine.
and then I'll put it. I'll
great.
download it and I'll share it on the story now. But in the meantime, yeah, you guys can talk about
Back to
how
schedule.
you guys. Yeah, no, you guys can talk about how
Oh, yeah,
you.
say?
how you've used and abused the platform for your own
Using it.
diabolical needs.
Do you know how some podcasters would say, I'm not going to name names, they will say that it actually hinders their chances once they went on podcast talking about shit like we talk about?
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like that with me, just a little bit. So I have to keep it on the download. This show,
Yeah.
not everyone has to know. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I hear you. Man's
Yes.
moving like cranium. Nobody
Someone
has to
today,
know.
one of my coworkers
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, can I take? I know you do a podcast. Can I get the the thing?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "Wait, no, it's
Scraggy?
not public. It's not public." I'm like,
I was like, no.
I'm telling you, I said, if you find it by yourself, then you find it. But I'm not going to
Yeah.
tell you where it is. Because I don't want you coming to work. Oh, you really believe that? You really believe it? You really believe it? Hey, no.
See.
Because if you find it yourself, you're looking for the content. You're searching out the content.
Yeah.
But if you're not searching out the content, you're not going to find it. So if you fuck with the content, you will find it naturally. So just hold your tongue.
That's true. No, you're right.
But yeah.
The Matrix. Once you unplug, then you're ready for it.
People can handle the truth, man. They can handle the
Indeed.
truth. It's
Indeed.
mad. It's mazzes. But nah, the Zoom thing you're talking about, mate.
Yep.
Zoom meetings, I have like at least 5 to 6 a day usually.
See,
At least,
bro.
yeah. So that really helped me. Like, my first Zoom meeting, I was shaking like a leaf, and they said, "So, Mr. Banda, would you like to take us through it?" I was like, "Take us." Huh? Through what? The work I did? Like, yeah, the work you did. I just walked everyone through it, what you did, how you did it. I was like, literally, like, bro, like, when you're looking for notes that you don't have.
Yo, there must be.
Bro, because I was thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, I know what I did, but is it correct what I did? When you're second guessing yourself. But over time, slowly but surely, doing this podcast just helped me open up like different, you know what I mean? Things come out more cohesively, more coherently, and I don't have time to faff about, like, in terms of if I'm trying to deliver content and a message, that message is direct, clear, and to the point.
Yeah.
And they get it.
Yeah.
So this platform has been, it's done bits.
I want to add something to this too, where in comparison to pre-recorded podcasts, I respect people who make pre-recorded podcasts. It's obviously editing is a lot of work still, you have to keep shit clean. I get why people do pre-recorded, but the live stuff, the live streaming, where we discuss certain topics and we know that we might say stuff we can't edit out, it's too late. That has exponentially improved how I speak in public. Like I've told you, like, at school, I've had to, when we first started, I had to present every 2 weeks, some type of project, right? But now I'm still doing that. It's not as current, but anytime I do present, the boost of confidence I have already, because it feels like I'm just starting a new stream on here, on everyone's watching real time. Like last week, Thursday, basically there was about 12 of us in a hall, like what do you call
auditorium,
it? Like
auditorium kind of thing.
Yeah, auditorium. Yeah. And the lady in the front asked who would like to start this role play. It's just like, okay, it's like a part of our lecture.
I'm ready.
And she said she's gonna pick people randomly if no one owns up, because normally no one does. And I was the first, like, okay, let me just get this out of the way. I was the first to calm down. I'm not thinking that this is nothing, but even people our age are still shook. Like the idea of just role playing or being participant of some type of thing where everyone's watching you is such a big thing to people. But now I've cracked that shell tremendously, especially going on live. People who have been doing live streams understand what we're talking about. I saw Jessica Rex, if you're still watching. Well, there's a huge difference, in real time stuff. So I'll definitely give props to this experiment.
Exactly. No, I 100% agree with you. Actually, do you know one thing that's made me laugh as well? Like when so the podcast as a whole has also made me self-aware, but also to the point where now I can continue my thought process, but whilst also looking at other people's facial expressions. And the funny thing is, when you're speaking facts, and you catch people like either they're like, "Oh yeah, he's speaking facts, he's talking," or you'll catch someone who's just there like, "I'm confused. What is he saying?" Or the person who's sleeping, and it's just like, "Yo." You just have it just allows you to, how do you say, yeah, because remember, whenever you're giving whenever you're like giving a presentation or everything, you're always focusing on yourself. Like, how am I moving? How am I behaving? Am I saying the right thing? But then when you get proficient and you stop worrying about yourself, because now you trust in yourself, you start to respond to the crowd. So you can kind of bounce off them, increase the energy if you want to increase the energy, decrease it if it's too high. You can kind of tailor your speech pattern or the way you're speaking to the audience that you have, because not every audience is going to be the same. Like, yes, because it's weird. I always tell people, I'm like, because they ask you as well, like, I gave a speech at my sister's wedding. Now, this was, for me, I was bricking it, yeah? I was bricking this one I was bricking. I was practicing.
Wait, bricking as in, I forget what bricking, the term bricking
man was
is.
crowning.
Bricking is in, I was nervous. This is the only thing I've been nervous for in the last year, I'd say. The last year. I knew it was coming as well. She told me this 2 years ago that I was going to give a speech.
Yeah, them ones when you're nervous, because you need that, you feel like you're about to need to use it.
Not that nervous, but it was nervous to the point where if you flop, it's forever. Like, it's his sister's wedding, bro. She only has one. Well, cool. Usually
that's gonna go down. Everyone's gonna remember, like, remember that guy?
You remember
that Moose guy?
You remember that? He fucked up. He goddamn fucked up. Yeah. That's if you flopped. So I spent time learning this, and bro, all I'm saying is when I started speaking, autopilot. There was
like that.
Stuff was just coming out. I was like, I'm not even
laughing.
People laughing. Yo, I was making jokes, like, all the good shit. And then at the end of it, because I didn't have, my sister told me, she goes to me, "Oh, by the way, you could have asked me to write it on a card and you could have read from that." And I was like, "You told me too late."
Even then, I think you would have gotten it like instantly. Like, once you got there, so you memorized the things you
I memorized the
down?
speech. I memorized the speech. Then the next people coming after me all had it on a piece of paper, and they were like, at the end, everyone was like, "Oh, your speech was the best. It was so like natural, came from the heart, blah blah blah." So I was there like, "Hey, look, listen, it doesn't even matter." You know, the ones where you're like Bobby Schmurder, throw the mic up in the air, turn around. Yo,
you practiced about a week ago.
I was feeling it. You're feeling it. There's one.
That's really.
But yeah, I want to say this podcast helped me to give the best speech for my sister's wedding, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. So, man, thank you to you guys for hosting this platform week in, week out, and let's get better over time, man. Let's get better together. That's what it's about. We'll get better together. We'll fly together. The boys are not going to be no boy left behind, no man left behind. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No man left behind. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, wait. You gotta need someone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, between us three, but if there are any weak links.
Bye.
In the community.
You got a
No. But I always say, give them the opportunity. Like, let them know you're slacking, so that they have a chance to fix up. Don't just cut people. I don't like the aspect of just cutting people off. Always let people know they're slacking before you.
Oh no. This is what I do. This is what I do. Same with like let's use relationships as an example. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you say something once here. Let's say your girl, she farts in front of you and you don't like it. Okay, use an example. A wild example, but here we are. And then
can we just talk?
Oh hell no! you tell her once, hey, I don't like that shit. You need to relax. It's killing the romance. You're literally fighting away the flames of our romance. Casually. You know what I mean? And then
I just deeped what he said.
You know what I mean? And then she makes a joke, but it's methane. It enhances the flames. You said that, like, okay, whatever.
Relax the methane.
So you let the joke run. If she keeps doing it, you just leave, and then she'll come correct. She doesn't clean her butt cheeks or go to the toilet, then it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Let people realize for themselves what they're doing wrong, and then let them correct themselves. The hardest lesson is when someone just leaves, just leaves. You know what I mean? They don't say to you, "Oh, you did this A, B, C, D." You just walk away, like, "Oh, I'm good. It's over." And they're like, "Wait, why?" You know why? You leave. You're like, they'll want to come correct. They'll be stumbling in their mind. What did I do? How did I? I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right. And then when they come to you seeking what happened, and you tell them, "I told you to stop fighting. You didn't stop fighting. You kept fighting. It wasn't, it wasn't legit. It wasn't the way." And then they realize, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that serious." Da, 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 da. If it happens again, like if you want this to work, clench your butt cheeks.
Oh my god!
Literally.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Exactly. And I'm telling you, hey, not to expose people here, but some people, I've been in a relationship with some people who just, they're free with the gas, man, bro. That's not lit. I mean, but I'm comfortable.
Well,
with you. No. I don't want you to be comfortable. No. So if you want to
I want to ask
just leave. And they'll come back to you. Don't with no malice, obviously.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, go.
All right, guys. I wanted to ask a deep question. It's a deep question, but before I do ask, let's just check the chat. What's everyone saying since you passed on? What's up, Vincent?
Let's see, man, like Vincent. Hey, Vincent,
coming live.
Man, like hey.
The pilot himself.
Sending blessings to Jessica.
Yeah. We got
that.
YouTube celebs in the chat.
Hey, Raya, what's popping? Am I coming back from church? No.
That's a good question.
No, my friend.
It's a Sunday night.
It is a Sunday. No. To be honest, no. To be honest,
vigil.
I've actually put on this suit to preach. So today, Pastor Moose, we're about to drop heat out here. I'm joined by my
congregation.
Where is my other
pastors?
We got Pastor Duke and we got Pastor King as well.
When the pastor's getting introduced.
Yeah.
He's waiting.
Yes,
I'm getting introduced. I'm dead.
Imagine a girl being so disrespectful.
Oh yeah, because she's comfortable. Like, get that comfortability somewhere else, man. Stay uncomfortable, bro.
Snow Bunny gang.
We got a new convert. He's joined the team.
Man, like,
He's
yes.
joined the team, Snow Bunny gang.
Yes.
Where the white women at?
Oh Lord, bro, certain people get out here.
Dare you?
Oh, see this. Oh, see, even that. This announcement throws King G's on webcam. That's peak. We'll see you in a bit. King G said my girl can't have a shit when I'm in the house. Mad. He's putting the knee on.
No.
What do you call it?
What was it? What? Put him on blast.
Put the knee on the neck.
Oh, the foot on the neck. The foot on the neck.
The foot on the neck. That phrase. That's definitely legendary.
100% for sure.
When we see
Ian,
Dorkhead come through.
100.
Yes, they are queens. They are the
for sure.
Nubian
they are queens.
Yeah, we love
indeed,
them.
Indeed. We love them all. We love them all. 2021. Wait. Exactly. Raya, yes, you scared? Go to church. Yo, take me to church. I worship in the dark.
Tell your neighbor to your left.
You know what I'm saying?
To not forget to pray. Yes, indeed. So Vincent. I was going to ask a particular question when King G
go ahead.
Back.
Deep.
You would also answer it too.
Wait, before he asks that question, I'll do the Halloween thing real quick. I'll show everyone what Halloween was saying.
Oh, okay. You have a
yeah. So we got 5. I got it ready. Let's see if it works. This is it. Okay.
This is what
can you all see that?
Mystic Moose, got involved in. Oi.
I don't know is it playing sound though? I don't know if it's playing sound though. It's fine.
It's playing.
This was basically this was our Halloween night, man. It was crazy. That's all I'm saying. It was nuts. But to be honest,
that's lit.
Hey, we had the snow bunnies involved as well. Yes, yo, this dude, he came dressed as Chucky. He came in. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm that Squid Game character. do the display on the mask.
Well, don't say anything. Don't say anything. We're gonna ask them. Who do you think who's who?
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude with the afro is definitely. yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Wait.
Yeah. So anyone who can answer which one is Moose out there? Obviously, is not me or King G, but which one is Mystic Moose in that on the MP4 file?
We did it.
And
we did it big.
You win a prize.
A prize.
But
these nuts.
Yo. Don't throw nuts at what's his name? Jason. He's a legend.
Oh, got him
in the MP5. Got him. In the MP3 file.
So yeah, I was gonna ask
Ian with it. Ian with it, man.
Ian came. Wait, have people watched Squid Game or no?
100%.
Answer that one in the chat. In the chat, just like yes or no. But one in the chat.
It's the red guy. You are right, Ian. You win £100.
If you watch Squid Game, it has one of the most spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, the spoiler alert. Cover your ears now. Take your hide your wives and your grandmothers. Okay. Spoiler alert. Final time. So at the end of the show, you find out the reason they made the Squid Game is because rich people are bored. And isn't that one of the truest things? They're bored.
They're boring.
Mm-hmm. They're bored. They're bored because they've done everything they want to do in life. They've achieved everything they want to achieve in life. There's nowhere else left to do. There's nothing left to climb. So they're like, what else can we do but watch people try and squirm to get to our level? You know what I mean? Watch people squirm to get the wealth. You know what I mean? Yep. But the thing is, what is more exciting is the journey. So when people realize the journey is the fun part, not the destination, that is when you start to enjoy the process of elevating yourself and making money. You know what I mean? Because once you make it and you do everything you want to do in your lifetime, that's game over. You finished. Facts. Nothingness awaits you after that.
Facts. The way this guy segued, man, powerful.
I'm telling you. Let me drop it. That's okay. Because once you've eaten at the best restaurants in the world, once you've been to all the best places in the world, once you've stayed in the best hotels in the world, had the best houses in the world, everything else is mediocre to average or shitty at best.
Oh, he's coming in with heat.
Once you start eating all the best foods in the world, your taste buds will acclimate, and now that will become your new normal. Over time, the best food in the world is normal. Everything you eat below that, trash. So that will now skew your perceptions. And you feel like there's nowhere else to go. You feel like, I eat the same, I go to, what's that guy, Salt Bay's restaurant? What's his name?
Yeah. What's his name?
Salt Bay. Yeah,
Marissa.
New Arrest or something.
New Arrest or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, New Arrest. Yeah, you go there.
Oh, Nusrat. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah.
You eat there all the time, bro. It can only taste so good so many times. Your brain will slowly acclimate to the new normal. And once that happens, it's a wrap. That's why poor people who get, a paycheck and buy something nice for themselves, they get a happiness boost. Whereas a rich person, there is no happiness boost because they could have got it. You know what I mean? There is no okay, I can get that if I want to. Whatever. I can get that too if I want to. There is no happiness in purchases anymore because it's just all readily available. So guys, enjoy the process, not the destination. It's not about it.
That's it. And I'm going to even further add to that.
Powerful. Just real quick,
I'm going to add to that as well. Yes, we have a 5-10 year plan, but I'm going to remind everyone, enjoy the present moment you're in, like now, enjoy that. Don't be so fixated on, I want to get to point B. I want to get to point C. Like that journey you're going through, don't forget to enjoy the present, man. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes we could possibly make. Like really, like it's very strange. Like whenever I speak to people about looking into the future, they're always focused on the future, enjoy the current moment, man. Like again, I'm gonna use my sister's wedding for example. Like that, being able to enjoy that moment, like just being there and being present fully, like not worrying about tomorrow or the day after, it's a different kind of happiness. And I think when you're thinking into the future too much, that's a cause of anxiety as well. And I think that's really important when it comes to being able to just process things and move accordingly. Yeah. So, but apart from that, bro, I'm like,
You're
King,
right. Most
you
people.
spat flames.
Hey, no, for real, you're right. Most people this is what most people do. Yeah. They look at life as I want to be here, I want to be there. They don't look at the current moment in where they are, the situation they're in. Either be grateful and appreciate that they're actually, in a situation where they can, they have food, they have all this shit.
Yeah.
They with internet, 5G, YouTube accessible, Pornhub on tap.
Pornhub,
Yeah.
mad.
On tap. Nah, but no, people they need to slowly like realize that this moment is all you have. Life is just a series of moments. It's a series of nows, if you want to say. And now is the only moment you will ever have. So you can look into the future and live there all you want. But if you're not doing anything now to get you there, you're not going to get there. So let's say this is what most successful people do. They'll say, okay, I want to be here in 10 years. Okay, scrap all that 10-year nonsense. What is step one? And they don't look at step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. They don't look at those steps. They just say, okay, step one. Because most people, when they fail, they look at step 1, 2, 3 to 100, and they're like, oh, that's long. I have to do all that. You tell me I have to do all that, and then they give up. It's too much. It's overwhelming. They get like almost like a sensory overload of like all the things they would have to do, and they're like, you know what, shut down. Let me just chill. Watch Netflix. Not for me. You know what I mean? All the work what people should do. The book Atomic Habits really details what people should do is just literally, what is the first step? What is the first necessary step to get you to that achievable goal? If your first step is waking up, early, then just wake up early. Step one, get that consistent. Don't add more steps. If you want that small discipline, it starts in small steps. So if waking up early is the first step, just wake up early. Wake up early. Don't do nothing with your time. Wake up early, maybe chill for like an hour and then go back to sleep. And slowly but surely, keep increasing that time. And eventually you find that it will become easier over the long run than trying to go in balls deep from the run, from like the jump. And, I'm going to do stuff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 concurrently and try and corner all the markets. No, it's not going to work. Pick one thing, look at step 1, tackle that. Once that's done, look at step 2, tackle that. Once that's done, step 3. And most people, like, they don't even want to start because there's so many problems that arise whenever you take upon, whether it's starting a business or learning a new skill. It's like, but then I have to learn that, and if I learn this, I have to learn that. It's like, no. Same with picking up girls. Most people try and plan the whole process. Okay, I'm gonna go over and say this, and she's gonna say that, and then say this, and she's gonna say that, and then I'm gonna say this, and then she's gonna say that, and I'm gonna get her. Gotcha, bitch. No, that's not how it works. Just jump in there and adapt to the situation. That's the first step. Crazy, but people don't do that.
Man. And you dropped. Wait, what was the book? What was the name of the book you dropped again?
Atomic Habits. Yeah.
Hey, yes, that's a great book to read.
Okay,
Actually, there's another.
Before we carry on, 1 second. King G, if you can check your sound, if your mic is connected, because it sounds like the internal speaker is being used.
Oh, 2 seconds.
Just to fix that. Ian said, guys are out here letting Salt Bay feed them meat.
Oh yeah, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Oh, I saw that dude refusing.
For what, $8,000? Like, come on.
Come on, man. Have you seen the receipt? The receipt is mad. I think
Lord. For all that?
Crazy. I think there was a burger. It's 400. Burger's $400 or something, man. Or £400,
I'll
something
just
like that.
buy frozen meat and grill it myself. What the hell?
Bro, Red Bull is £12. 250 ml Red Bull, £12.
That's ridiculous.
Coke.
Ridiculous.
Coke was like
I feel like we segued
Heavy.
very well we along with the question I was going to ask. Like we spoke about how, King G said how even wealthy people, once they've reached that epitome of wealth and prosperity, they become bored. They try and sustain themselves in the most extravagant way as they can. But then to reach that point, so I'm going to ask each of us, why do you want to be wealthy? Why do you want to be, I guess, influential and have capital? What's your goal in life for you to be wealthy? Why?
Have
you thought about that for a little bit? Just a little.
You know what it
bit.
is? I am doing it for not just me. It's not just me, my guy. This is one. It's it's for my parents as well, going before me. I've seen them grinding like, bro, they okay, hands down, my parents worked hard, way harder than I did to get to the point where they are at today. So imagine you're working this hard to get you to point A, like sacrificing so many hours, not being able to, spend time with your kids, not being able to sometimes, eat yourself or whatever it might be, moving country, leaving your wife in another country so you could go and grind in a different one, to get the education you need that will help build your life in a better place. That grind there, I'm like, I don't want my future generation to have, myself or my future generation to have to do that. And it's a case of moving to the next step. So it's like, yes, my parents have got us to point A. Now I'm going to take our generation to point B. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's about building on the foundation that my parents have laid for me to grow. So they sent me to school, gave me education. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, what do I want? I'm going to make sure my parents are sorted. I'm going to make sure I'm sorted. I'm going to make sure my kids are sorted. Wife.
Oh, good.
Everyone's eating. Everyone's eating. That's the aim. Everyone should be eating. Now, in terms of monetary and how much is necessary for that to happen, all of them, all the side chicks are eating as well.
Just check it.
Listen. Whoever's attached to me at that point is gonna be eating. 100%.
Everyone's eating.
Yeah, but maybe not a Salt Bay's restaurant every day, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, the reason for it is, look, I just don't want to go through the same struggle that I don't want my kids to go through the same struggle that I'm gonna go through and that my parents had to go through. I saw my parents. Like, it's only now where I'm processing what they actually did for me to be everything that I am right now. Like, you know what I mean? I owe it to them. They've done so much. Exactly. Look, we all suited and booted now. This is not possible without
adversity builds character. Look at you now.
It's true. No. So there is that saying. There is that saying though. Yeah. There is that saying. Tough times build strong men. Strong men build easy times. Easy times, weak men, hard times, strong men. It's a cycle. I know, but I'm not gonna hand feed my kids everything. No, I'm not gonna do that.
So how are you gonna balance?
I'm gonna teach them everything that my parents didn't teach me. So school, homeschooling. I'm even thinking about homeschooling now because I'm just like the education system does not teach you to be free. It teaches you to be a worker. It's finished.
So pocket money.
I'm gonna do that, Elon Musk.
Would you be giving pocket money?
Pocket money, bro. Look, listen. Pocket money. I'm gonna teach them the taxes on this one. So you'll get pocket money, but then I'm gonna take 20%. So you get £10, but I'm taking 20p of that. I'm taking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take £2. I'm gonna take £2. You get 8. No. But that's about taxes, and then you teach them about chores. So when you go to work, yes, I'm gonna pay you £10, but then I'm gonna take tax back. You know what I mean? Those kind of make it fun.
That's actually smart.
Fun.
No,
make
smart.
it fun. Make it fun. You know what I mean? Get them to read these books.
Okay, Trump.
The books. Look,
this is a smart idea. No.
Yeah. For
I
real,
hear
though.
what you're saying, but imagine like the way you're saying this. Yeah, let's say you have a child or whatever, so you make them work for the money. So let's say they want to get £20 off you. You just say, okay, you're gonna need to do these odd jobs around the house, for the next week, and then I'll give you the money. Cool. They do their jobs, and they say, okay, at the end of it, you need to fill out a little self-certification tax form. You know what I mean? Where you tell me, okay, I work this many hours, I get paid 20, and then you calculate the 20% of that, and then that goes, into
their savings. Into their savings. That it won't go to me.
But it's a catch-22. They think it's just them doing it to pay me back, but then I'll put into their savings anonymously. Whenever they're old enough, I would reveal to them that all that money you've been taxing yourself has been in a savings account. I'm the governor.
Except I'm looking out for you. That's it. That's the one. Yeah.
But that's a good idea, though. That's a good idea.
No, for real.
I'll write that down.
Yeah. No, that's actually, it's an interesting one. But again, education is really important. Like all the things that my parents didn't teach me, I'm gonna teach my kids. Everything I learned at 25, I'm gonna teach my kids at 10. So they're gonna get the boost. They're gonna get the boost that I did not get, and that's the aim. Push them forward, ahead, more than I. Like, because obviously, remember, we can only come as far. I mean, we can only teach people to go as far as we've come. So my parents can only teach me to get as far as they've come, which is their educate. Like, they've got they've both got degrees, masters. No, sorry, they both got degrees. My mum, masters. So again, they can only take me up to that point of getting a masters. They've got real estate as well, like real estate. They can only take me up to there. So I'm in that learning phase of real estate now. I'm learning how they got those, how they acquired that P. All I'm hearing in my head is, oh, at that point when they bought those houses, it was easy to get in the market. Now I need, instead of times 2.5 of the salaries required, I need times 8, which is just mad. That's just crazy. So we have to find other ways of saving, etc. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we are facing different struggles than what our parents are facing, and I'm just readying the children or readying my future generation for the struggles they may face as well. Yeah, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm solid, like in the sense that I will be the pillar where no matter what comes, tornado, fucking lightning storm, I don't know, like flood, we'll be secure. We'll be solid.
So
don't worry.
Your main purpose when it comes to being successful and wealthy is for your family, essentially your family unit, your tribe. So that's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. People
real quick
asking some deep questions. Let's go.
I've just seen some of these chats. Okay. Yo. Yes. And then Ian, yes, to be honest, life is a journey. Once you complete it, you will need to find another journey, or life will feel and become useless.
The hero's journey. That's why that's the number one best-selling thing in all of stories. Like, that's the stories we tell. You overcome, you learn something, you elevate, and then you next challenge. You overcome, you elevate.
And it's weird. We love to see it.
Ingrained in us.
We love to see it.
Every story we ever tell is a hero's
100%.
journey.
Marvel movies, yeah? Why do we go see it again and again? Because we love to see the journey. The hero's journey is crazy. It's a great journey. We know, do you know what? It's so predictable, yet we still there. Like, yo, what's going to happen next? We're there. We're so predictable. Exactly. Human beings, man. We're so predictable. We're so predictable. And then Raya's come in. Also, how will you get there? What are your plans to becoming successful? Okay, don't worry. I got you. I will lay out they want the blueprint. I'm like, wait, we said we weren't going to divulge, but we'll do that.
We want, but of course, I said we all view it slightly differently. Like, with me, I always like to map out things, right? So I definitely have a map of my plans in the next 5 to 6 years. We can go into that later, but carry on with the
and then we've got chat. Ian, Mr. Whoever sucks this dick is Ian. 100%, my guy. 100%. That is it. I'm like, everyone's a beneficiary out here if you add into my life experiences.
That's why I asked the side chicks.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, the Duke read between the lines. Right. My kids are employed at our RE investment company. They get paid monthly. They're going to invest on their first property. They're 7 and 9. Jesus. See, this is it. Yo, this is it. So this is what I'm talking about. Crazy stuff. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
We're attracting business savvy listeners. That's what we like.
That's what I love.
She says,
I love to see it.
Her kids go, "Mommy, I want to go to my house now," and it's literally a house.
It's literally them ones. Yo, them ones where it's like, yo, go to your room. You just see them taking a suitcase. calling the Uber room. I'm going back.
You can't even pull this in my house. My room. It's like, okay, I'm gonna just go.
Just go to my house. Yo, them ones where it's like, hey, look, we've got what do you call it? Was it you got McDonald's money? He's like, no need. I got rent money.
That's wild.
Yeah, Ian Fredo said we can't feed brothers faster. Oh, Fredo, man, he's funny.
Inside joke.
I'll see him Valabian.
What's up? I'll see him Violabian. Oh, let me
Violabian.
Okay, Violabian. Violabian. Yes.
As articulate as we may become, this word your name has just finished us.
Yeah,
all of us. It's like Arisine Violabian, and I'm just like, okay, maybe that's right, maybe it's not. We don't know. Yeah, but no, we move. So
King G, for you to answer that question, why do you want to be wealthy? Why do you want to be rich? Why do you want to play? Why do you want to create the Squid Games?
Let me just. I like we talked about it. I like the hero's journey. I like coming from a place of not knowing to a place of knowing. So for me, I treat it. It's a game. It's fun. Like I enjoy. It's just for the joy of doing it. You know what I mean? It's not for like it's to help. Obviously, there's benefits of doing it. Is you can help your family and whatnot. But for me, generally, it's the fun of it. The fun
So
of
sorry, bro.
just learning. You know what I mean? Learning and applying these new skills and seeing what's happening. You know, like how some people like to play with social media. You know what I mean? Some of us, we like to play with just, like all of us probably like to play and just see, what avenues can we try to get successful, see what can bring us money. It's like, playing Mario. You hit the coin, you catch the coin, like, oh, I got a coin. You hit 100 coins, you get extra life. You're like, oh shit, this is lit. Just like that. It's a game. I love games. To me, I love movies. I love the hero's journey. This is my movie. This is my hero's journey. And success is just the way my hero's journey is playing out.
Question.
Indeed.
How I have a question to just segue into that. How are you viewing your failures though? Like how you are using your failure?
Like a training montage where you get knocked down and then you come back up. Yeah.
Yep.
That's my failure.
But King,
'Cause I feel like
why is your
learning
sorry? I was asking why is your goal to become successful? Like some people are content with the lifestyle they want.
It's literally that simple. It is fun.
Okay.
Learning new things and trying to see where that could get you is fun. Seeing those numbers in my bank account go up is fun to me. You see what I'm saying?
So you're saying byproduct. You're not doing it for the success. The success is a byproduct of your actions, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, what else am I gonna do? Just stay broke? Like, obviously, like it just allows me to do more stuff. But at the same time, like, I am content. This is me. If I have a house, I can go to the cinema twice a week.
Yep.
I can eat out maybe twice a week. I'm content. I don't need.
So
I don't
basically,
need more.
I think so.
Just,
I was gonna say it even gets deeper then, because based on what you've just said, the success for you is different. Like as well, your perception of success is different. Why you want to get there as well, different. And now again, I'm gonna segue it back to the dude because he's the one that fired this question at us. So I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you're gonna have to explain yourself. Why do you want to become successful, my man?
Yeah, I'm glad. I wanted everyone to break down,
why is it so important? Why is it so important?
But you know what really helps? I love what Ian just wrote right now. If you can just highlight it so I can answer the question. Being rich is hard, but being broke is hard. Pick your hard. Pick your bloody hard. Because this is important for people to understand. That journey is probably one of the most hardest journey a human being could get into when it comes to trying to reach and elevate yourself to a certain area of your life, okay? And the one thing I have recognized that a lot of wealthy people, whether they're famous celebrities or they own businesses, they're CEOs of something, they have a huge responsibility. They're dealing with paperwork. They have people dealing with paperwork for them. A millionaire has several accountants. They have to segue through different taxes and whatnot. The wealthy life isn't all that as it's, prepped up to look like. It comes with a lot of responsibilities. Are you prepared for that responsibility? And I believe that, with great power comes, great responsibility. Yeah, I'm emphasizing on that a lot, right?
All right, Mouse.
So that journey is all about training you to be resilient in the when you're facing a lot of either troubles or challenges in your life, because you get to that point where, man, damn, this is so much work, man. You might see your peers who've already settled down. They have their little 9-to-5 job. They're cool with their holidays during their annual leave, and it looks enticing to you because there's not a lot of work. And the position I'm in, I can barely breathe. So, but I know that there's going to be success at the end of the rainbow. Medical school is not fun, but I know for a fact that I've got a lot of ambition, and I started from one point, and I know I'm going through the trenches now. But overall, I know that it's going to come with rewards. At the same time, it's not going to be the end of the road. It's going to be more.
So why choose the path less traveled?
So you're saying the path I picked seems hard? I don't think so. I think everyone on this panel, for example, could do what I can do. And the idea that, oh, it's a harder grind, I don't think it is. Even how everyone else is approaching life now, when it comes to your success, is as hard as I am, but maybe not to the same consistency right now for you. You might have experienced that grind eventually, or I'm just going through the shits and giggles now. So, but
It's different. It's different.
at the end of the day,
Everyone
it's a
struggle.
different pace. Yes, indeed.
That's
so
it.
I would
'Cause
say
remember-
this, yeah.
Yeah, go on. No,
It
finish
definitely
off.
comes with a lot of responsibility, and people look at the rewards once you get it, and you're like, man, I wish that was me, da da da. But I'm telling you, it's not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. Success sounds great, but you need to be prepared mentally, physically. Start with the right pace and with the right discipline. It comes with a lot of discipline. I mean, people know that. It's almost like a cliche, but you need to be reminded that every now and then, So,
That's it.
some people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, but if you're not that person, you still have to compete with the rest of the world. Like, I get it.
100%.
Yeah,
No,
the
man.
world
I
is
was gonna just
unequal,
say,
but you make
Yeah.
what you want out of it. But carry on.
I was just gonna add to your what you said in terms of the grind you're going through right now, and where you're going to end up. Think of it as, so for everyone who's watching, med school is an investment, because if you think about it, for the most people, it's 7 to 8 years of your life gone for them to earn at the end of it 100,000. Let's say, for example, 100,000. Whereas you can go the route that I have gone, or King has gone, where it's we come into immediate, like we graduate from our masters and we enter into immediate money. Like we've got money and we start off at, let's say, 35, 40 and work our way up. And in 5 to 6 years time, 7 years time, now we hit 80, 90, whatever it is, 100. So it's a case of, yes, pick your struggle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pick your struggle. Like,
Yeah.
I've had to work so hard to get to where I am today, and I'm not done. We're not even finished. Like, I consider this just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg for me. That's what people don't understand. So whenever everyone says, "Oh, yo, what you're doing is so good, so calm," like, it's a super hard job, etc. Yes, it is, but we're still reaching. That's it. We're still going. I'm still trying to learn more stuff. I'm trying to add to the skill set that I've got. I'm not satisfied. Is basically the bottom line. I'm not satisfied with where I currently am, and I don't know when I will be satisfied. And I think that's part of it. The hero's journey is
drive,
never
bro.
ending. It's never ending.
That's
Like
drive.
I'm always hungry. You know what I mean? I'm always hungry. I've eaten, but I'm just like I'm hungry. Like, when do you stop? You don't.
It's a
You
ball.
don't. You just keep going.
See, I don't know.
Oliver
I think
Twist.
that's, no, I think that's the difference between me and like you guys. I'm not. It's not like I'm hungry. Like, I don't. For me, I'm not hungry for success. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like if I don't get it, I'm not gonna like, oh, I didn't get success. Oh my god, no, whoa, I didn't become successful. For me, like, putting that much weight on it, like, you know what I mean? Like, for me, like, I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna seek, like, go that path, because for me, again, it seems more enjoyable in the sense that there is challenges, but the dopamine highs, because really, what do humans seek, like, in life? What is the point of us being here? Like, it's either to procreate, and what else do we want to do is generally be happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, like,
Yeah.
live a good life and be happy. So why would people put themselves through these stressful situations just to move through the world grumpy? Oh my god, it's so hard. I can't. This shit's stressful. I got to answer these calls here, do this there, this is the. For me, like, even like when I'm working in a stressful situation, I can only do as much as I can do. So I'm not worried about the situation. You know what I mean? I know my capabilities. I know how I can approach the situation. So I will not be stressed in the situation, because I'll just do what I can do. I will do my best, and that's all I can do. So I would never put pressure on myself, thinking like, oh, this is too much work. It's like, no, I'm just gonna have to do it.
But I don't even. But to be honest, just to rebuttal you on that one,
No,
I don't even
this
think of
is
it like that.
I want to. Wait, hold on. I
Go on.
want to get the message across that we work at a different pace because of where we are in our life, right? So when someone is stressed out, it doesn't mean I'm loved what I'm doing. That's the thing. But I know it comes with grind and trenches. But I'm not gonna stop. Like this, I'm already in success I want to be in. It's
I'm like,
passion.
I'm
comes
already in
with
debt.
acknowledging
I
that
can't
you've
go
got a
back.
lot of it. Yeah. Like the mindset is that I know I stepped into this knowingly knowing, what I'm getting myself
challenges.
into, right? So it's like, like a veteran will always tell you like they signed up for war not because they just thought, oh, they're gonna get the reward at the end of the day. They just felt like the passion to do it. So at the end of the day, when we talk about success, it comes in different forms. And some people find satisfaction in giving or learning, being passionate about something. So I think
Teaching.
really it comes down to how you see things. Yeah, most likely. But I would say this though. Let's talk about different career.
By the way,
I wanted
so
this
sorry,
stream to
wait,
even lead
before
on
you
to-
before you go on, just quick. I think you're cutting in and out. By the way, like you're going. in
I
and
might
out
just
slightly.
be network. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
cracking.
but-
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, so I was gonna ask a question,
I'm
and then
cracking.
I'll leave you guys to talk on it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll leave
yeah,
you
what's
guys
up?
to talk on it, but I want us to. So we've discussed red parts, but then why are we so
Right.
involved in also investing in our capital?
C3PO. I can't understand what's happening. What did you say?
Why are we so involved in investing?
Investments. Besides
investments,
our
okay.
career paths,
Yeah.
why are we investing like crypto stocks? Why do we want to go into that too?
Okay. Okay. I think I got you. So
I heard what you said.
I think I heard this question. I think it's why are we investing?
Why are we doing crypto and all that stuff
Yeah.
apart from just
Yeah.
our career path? Well,
Yeah, why?
for me again, it all comes
Yes.
back to it's fun. Having that extra money just lying around, it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? So I might as well just throw it, risk it. Like I'm willing to risk losing my money to make some money. You know what I mean? Just for fun, just to see what happens. I like the adrenaline, that high that comes with seeing those numbers go up. You know what I mean? It brings me a certain level of joy when I see, those like all those coins are in the green, not in the red. I'm like, I'm making profits and I'm doing nothing. Like it's fun. It is fun. Like I'm not doing anything and I'm just getting money. Like when you tell people this, they think it's a scam. You're scamming me. Trying to steal my money. It's like no. It's just it's literally a good time. Like this Halloween weekend, yeah. I spent 1.5K, but I'm not sweating. All that was crypto gains. Like it's literally
you
like
spent 1.5K on what?
On my seat, hotel, like getting a taxi driver to drive me everywhere. Like I literally booked him off the night. I was just like, bro, wherever I'm going, you're taking me. He's like, okay, cool. You didn't pay my salary. I was like,
For
cool. How much
wait,
you
one
make a
night?
Yeah, for just the night. Yeah, he was just because we went to multiple parties. We literally went to 4 parties.
That's mad.
So I just told this guy you're on call. So,
You're on call.
Wait, Moose, where's your Blipsy? Blipsy.
I'm like, yo,
1.5K.
Yeah, no, bro. And plus, obviously, the hotel. The hotel, the hotel was lavish.
Oh,
So it broke the bank. But again, it's not my money. Like as I said, when I think did I tell you this? I think I told Moose this.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
When Facebook changed its name to Meta, there was a coin called Mana on the crypto exchange on Coinbase. So I invested in it, knowing that there might be profits to be made here. So I threw in a cheeky 300 and it skyrocketed. And I made maybe 2.5x my money. You know what I mean? Casually, literally in 3 days. Took that out.
That's it.
Live my best life. Got a new seat. Is what it is.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Money
You know
that
what I'm saying?
came out of nowhere.
Crypto gains. You know what I mean? I just listened to the news. I saw things that correlate to the news I was listening to, and I'm like, okay, I'll invest in this because it has potential. It's the most viable stock in this region to go up. And lo and behold, Decentraland. Yeah. My guy knows about it. Decentraland. Yeah. Yeah, it was up, bro. That shit went all the way up. And I sold at the peak as well. I sold a lot of it at the peak. So I ate.
One question on that. How was Meta linked to Mana? Is that what you called it? The crypto?
Yeah, Mana. So it's called Decentraland.
How was it linked to the
Because Decentraland is basically like a virtual reality space where people can buy like land using this coin. You know what I mean? You can buy like land space, or buy all these different things for your avatar and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much what Meta is now. Like Meta's trying to be what it is doing now. You see what I'm saying? So it was like one of the first. Yeah, it's one of the first to start this whole metaverse thing, and it was like the OG, like you know what I mean?
Where
OG,
was it used? What PvP was it used on?
What do you mean?
Like gaming? Was it already involved in the
Decentraland
gaming space? Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. Yeah, Decentraland is like a game itself. You know what I mean?
currency, right? Okay.
Yeah. But then the mana currency is basically what they use on that game to just pay for shit. You know what I mean? But for me, I didn't even do that much research like in it. I literally just saw that there's something to do with there's something associated with Meta and the concepts, and I saw this is the biggest like VR world, metaverse world out right now that's actually being successful. So the chances of this skyrocketing off the meta news is high. So I threw my money down and said, if I lose it, I lose it. If I win, I win. It is what it is. And guess what? I won. So I ate. You know what I mean? So it's just like listening to small news like that just helps. Quick research. Literally took me under 15 minutes to once I heard the meta news. I was like, okay, is there any coins to do with the metaverse? Did a bit of research, found it.
Yeah, since we're touching on crypto, which is the big one I wanted to touch on before we end. Do you think this is my question? Do you think that crypto is driven by clout? Cryptocurrency relies on every stock rely on news and how people kind of buy or sell. But do you think that crypto solely relies on that too? Because the more popular your, cryptocurrency is involved in whatnot, company in this, the more likely is, worth the investment.
Yeah, it's to go up. Yeah.
In the beginning.
So
in the beginning. In the beginning.
The hype. Look, the hype definitely drives the prices to be so crazy. But the prices realistically shouldn't be so crazy. This is almost like an internet type situation. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be like extortionate. This is one of those things that's just gonna become just a normal thing.
It's gonna become normal
thing. But right now, since it's such a new concept, people want to invest in it and see. That's what I'm saying. It's such a new concept, and it's early days. Whenever crypto becomes a staple, you're not gonna see these 10x, 100x. It's gonna be so
it's gonna plateau.
It's gonna plateau, like steady, maybe like a steady increase, but nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
I'll give a prime example. If you guys have heard of NFTs, which are like non-fungible tokens per se, they call them non-fungible tokens, I believe.
Isn't all those images that you can sell?
So imagine digitalized art. That's what is being one of the main current uses right now. So people are like creating these GIFs online and they're selling them for like basically thousands of pounds.
Explain,
because
I don't know.
So the concept of the NFT is basically that imagine having a digital portfolio, where you're the only holder of this, let's say digital art. For example, I'll use that there's a cat gif. There's like a cat gif. I think it's like a rainbow cat, and it's just flying. And there's only like one of them, and it's sold for like millions. Yeah. And essentially, you now have this one. So basically, just think of the Mona Lisa,
like a Picasso.
Picasso, think of it as the modern day Mona Lisa. Basically, it's just digitized instead of on your wall, basically. And
you can have pictures of the Mona Lisa, but there's only one Mona Lisa. You can have a picture of the Mona Lisa.
Copies.
You got copies of Mona Lisa.
And based on the serial number, and all the information attached to the NFT, basically makes it the only one, so it makes it unique. And there are so many uses for NFTs in the future. For example, they're going to use it in the metaverse for your avatar. Let's say your avatar, like Nike just recently signed a deal. They're going to start making NFTs, right? Where the Nike shoe, you purchase the Nike shoe with real money, and if you have that Nike shoe, you can only basically, if you have Ethereum, basically NFTs are part of the Ethereum blockchain, that's where it comes from. Ethereum. Just if you know Ethereum, NFTs linked to Ethereum. So
that's insane.
Using this, so Nike, what they're doing is they are going to create NFTs but with shoes, and these shoes will be able to be bought in the metaverse, and you can wear them on your avatar. So your avatar, if you imagine you have the rarest shoe that Nike have created, and they're going to attach a value to that based
And
on
no one
this
will ever
Ethereum.
have that shoe,
and no
period.
one will have that shoe, and they'll see you. So
Just
it's like
one.
it's almost like a social. So I think of
Mhm.
it as
Super clout.
social, your social clout. Yeah, like how we have. Like I'm wearing this suit right now. Maybe I'm the only one who has it, but now in the metaverse, I'm wearing the same suit. How much is this suit worth in the metaverse now? But Ethereum, and then the suit itself is an NFT, and you purchase the NFT as the suit, and then etc. Because it's rare, it drives the value of the suit up. If it's common, it's obviously going to be a stable amount. So essentially, bro, everything is moving digital. So imagine just my house
Digital
just
art.
digitized.
Everything's literally getting digitized. Like
Yeah.
no
So
more.
you know how you
Normal
have
art.
like you have your art, yeah, just on your wall. Now imagine a digital. So you have a blank screen and you can display your art now, but
Yeah,
digitized.
on a TV, like on a TV.
Exactly,
Screen,
on a TV screen. Imagine it like that, and people have actually bought into these things. And I think personally, in the future, it's going to be used. I think
100%.
one way in which NFTs can be used is also authentication. So imagine buying a house in real life, and on your phone, the proof, like the deed. Imagine the deed now is an NFT. So if you want to transfer your house, you have to have the NFT attached, and then you can sell it as well. So if you don't have the NFT, you don't technically own the house, or it's you can use it as proof of purchase basically as well. Yeah, but similar to like Bitcoin, etc. So it's mad. It's mad. Shiba. Yeah. Shiba, exactly.
You definitely
Shiba Inu
explained
token.
it well for me, because I'm just like, what the hell is this? But
Yeah,
it
but
makes
it's so
sense now.
it's so volatile. Like you can do these like
Yeah.
blind draws where an artist will say, "Okay, I'm dropping some hot new like NFTs at this time." You can buy like blind, so you buy basically random NFTs from the like collection, and whatever you get, it's like a random draw. So you might get something like really rare or something really common. So
Yep.
some people get lucky, especially in those early stages, and get something maybe like really rare, and then they can sell it for like a lot of money. But the thing about NFTs is the more you sell it on, the more it gets, the higher the price. So if you buy it, let's say you're the first one to have it, you can sell it at 100,000. The next person to have it can then sell it at like 1 million, and the next person to have it can then be like,
There
okay,
you
snap, let me sell it at 500 million. If people really
Yep.
value it that much, they will buy it. So it's really like a trap. Like no one's gonna buy it from like initial launch at like crazy rates of like 1 million or 2 million, unless it's like attached to a brand, like maybe like the Michael Jordan dunking thing NFT. That was like crazy.
That's it.
because
That was
it's attached
nuts.
the first tweet, because attached
Yep.
to Twitter, that has weight. So it's crazy. I personally
Yeah.
wouldn't do NFTs because it's just too much risk.
No, I think, to be honest, I think
I could do it.
you
I
can
would
make
make NFT.
You can
I
make
would
NFT.
There you go.
Make
That's what I
one.
would do.
Make an NFT, man.
But
It's-
even making NFTs, like you
Yeah.
have to sell them at a marketable price. So you wouldn't be selling them for like the hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
you'd be selling them
thousands.
you'd be selling it at something reasonable, like $100.
Yeah, like $100.
which is not
exactly.
which is 0.02 ETH or something.
But
like
the
that.
thing
You know
is, when someone buys your NFT and then racks up the price, you
Yeah.
won't see that money.
what I mean? But that's why you keep that's why you keep making them. That's why you keep making them.
The only reason you would make money as an NFT artist is if your name carries weight.
Banksy, bro. Banksy, if he enters
So
the
if
NFT
people
space,
know that the NFTs you drop are like normal artists, if they know that the person behind the work is admired and people really mess with his work, then you can then start selling your work for like hundreds of thousands off rip, because people know, oh, this is Mystic stuff. Mystic always drops the hot stuff. So
Yep.
hey, I need to buy in.
I need in. No,
Yeah.
it's a great concept, to be honest. And I'm excited because, in terms of, like I said, we're still trying to figure out the usage of NFTs. Like, what's their potential? Like currently, it's digitized art is where it's at. And like I said, authentication is the other one. Like I was mentioning.
Oh,
So there's that aspect as well. Like having an NFT attached to something in real life. So like a house, like a deed, and it becomes like a deed, that can be something useful as well. So no longer will you have just the title deed in your hand. No, you'll have a digital version as well, meaning you have a digital wallet instead of just a physical one, I suppose. Yeah, and your digital wallet will hold all of your assets, and you can carry that with you everywhere you go, no matter where you are. So yeah, there's that. It's really, I think it's great. Investing over saving, 100%, but I think you do need to investing more than saving. Investing over saving. But I remember there was a series of questions where you ask yourself, before you're ready to, are you ready?
but
to
this is what I'm saying.
Are you ready to invest?
Invest only invest more than you're saving, like if you're saving money for short term, like I want to use this money like in a year or so, you don't
buy a car,
don't put that in long term investments, because
Nope.
after a year, when you need to tax that stuff, oh lord, you basically start leaking money at a certain point. You're like, you don't do that to yourself. So your profits can just basically cut down low. So only invest in long-term stores, what you want to see maybe in 30, 40, not 30, 40, not maybe like 25 years. Invest in those, or maybe like 20 years, you know what I mean, when you're about to retire. That's when you want to see all that work. Or maybe when you're like 45, after a long period, then you kind of, take your money out. But even then, it's like tough, because it's like, will it keep going up?
To be honest, I'll even go further. I'll even give a blueprint of how this is what I used. So the first question you ask, so you're like, are you ready to invest? Yeah, that's the first question. Now the second question you want to go to, look, is I have spare money, right? I have spare cash at the end of each month. Do you have that? If you do have that, you want to increase your expenses or reduce your expenses. That's the first step you want to do. Increase the income or reduce your expenses. The next thing is, do you look at debts? If you have debts, pay those off first with the extra cash you do have. Get rid of that. Pay off the debts. Once you have no debts left, you now move to, do you have an emergency fund? You need at least 3 to 6 months of your salary saved up, so that if you lose your job, you're not on the streets straight away. Because like I always say to people, I'm like, wealth and being rich, wealth, having money, two separate things. Being wealthy is how long can you survive with no income? That's wealthy. If you've got passive income coming in every month, then you consider yourself wealthy.
Zone.
Exactly. You consider yourself wealthy, right? And then it's like, once you've got that emergency fund saved, like I have this already. You have a buffering, like a buffer. Like if you lose your job, you're good. If you have that 5 to 6K, you can move to another country if you want. You can dip, create a new identity, John Wick it, if you want to do that. John Wick, that thing, like, them ones where they're after you and you just got to get your cash and dip. That's the one, new identity thing. And then I'm comfortable. Once you're comfortable with risking, once you're comfortable with losing the money, basically you have a certain amount of money which you're comfortable with losing, whether it be 20%, 30%, right? Something sensible. Now you're ready to start investing. Now, when it comes to what to invest in, my advice to people is invest in what you love already. Okay? Like, you love gaming. I'm telling you now, go look at AMD, go look at NVIDIA, start there. Yeah? You like, I don't know, if you're a female, actually, even for guys, invest in your girlfriend. Go, like we already know, look, women are driving the market, yeah? Women are the ones who are purchasing the most.
Shaggy?
70 to 80%. No, for real, bro. Listen.
That's money lost.
Bro, no. Listen. 70, 80. Look. We know women are controlling 70 to 80% of all consumer purchasing. So you already know those companies that they're buying into. So experiences, weddings, vacations, flights, fashion, cosmetics.
So you mean
go look at the leading companies.
Your women
study investing in the things that your girlfriend buys. So
uses.
cosmetics, like Estee Lauder, all of them companies there. Go look at those as well. That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, but listen, I'm not a financial advisor, yeah. So you don't have to take my shit. This suit does not make me a financial advisor. But that's just my take. Invest in your girlfriend, guys.
That's jacket.
Yeah. Jacket. It's the glasses jacket suit, man. Call me glasses jacket suit. Yeah, but
the major question, the thing I would ask, if for someone who maybe they don't have the capital right now, they don't have the money right now, but they want to get into it in the next 6 months or 1 year from now, they know they're going to start making enough money.
Start dollar cost averaging. Start dollar cost averaging. If you've got £5 in a week or 2 weeks, invest £5. It's not
start small.
Literally do it, because look,
it's the habit.
I did the calculations here. Yeah, if you look at Solana, a coin in crypto, yeah, a year ago, like yesterday, it was worth 81p. Today, Solana is worth 189 to 190 pounds. Yeah, if you had invested, let's say, even like £500, if you really had like some spare change and invested £500 back then, today you would have 117,000 pounds. And that's just
how long ago was it?
A year.
4 months.
A year. Solana last year, this time was 81p. Today, for one Solana, One Solana coin.
Question. What are they in? Is that clean energy?
That's
Is that clean energy?
No. Solana is basically just another crypto coin.
Yeah.
It's basically like
Just another-
It's
but
like
what
a,
is it?
it's like
Crypto.
it's like a Bitcoin
Yeah.
on like an Ethereum. It's a blockchain. You use it like a you know what I mean, like Ethereum.
Oh, it's in top 10. I know the one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like an Ethereum blockchain type situation
Got it.
where it's like
Got
a Bitcoin. It's like an Ethereum. It's like other coins are made of Solana. Other coins are made of Ethereum. Other coins are made
Got
of
it.
Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
No, I
pretty much
understand.
like that. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like
I was gonna
it's
say
like
what
one of
is
those.
it? What's its? Yeah, I was gonna say what's its use.
This is what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
basically like DeFi, all that jazz.
Okay. No,
But-
that's cool.
But the thing
So
is, like,
the ultimate, one sec, just to clarify, the ultimate advice you're giving out is the little you have, just put somewhere to invest. Like if you want a $5 or a $10, just put it there to test out the waters in terms of investment, and then don't look back. So I get that. But for someone who wants to be informed, like, okay, I want to get into investing, but I don't know what to do. But I plan on putting money down next year.
it's
What
very
should
easy.
I read? What should I study? No, I don't just want to
very
throw
easy.
money anywhere.
No.
You know, people throw money.
Literally, look, like I
you
said, look at current events. Where's the world going? Clean energy, electric cars, 3D printing, gene editing. Look at all of those sectors. Go look at the companies in that field, the leading companies,
You know
and
what's
then emerging markets.
Mhm.
Literally, machine learning, AI. It's endless. Literally, you know where to look. It's just that we are scared to put our money there because there's a lot of risk
I won't
attached
say
to it.
completely scared. People are just
No, but
mostly ignorant
fear.
to
We
it.
want to research. No, you want to research it, and then upon
Yeah.
look. Do you know that in America, this is a fact? Yeah, I think it was 80% of people were aware of Bitcoin 5-6 years ago, and I think it was only 10-20% were actually in it. So most of the people were just watchers, and that's most people today. Most people are aware of these things. They're not ignorant. They're aware of it. They're just watching to see what happens.
Yeah,
and because
same
you're
with, like-
watching. Because you're watching and you're not involved, you can't reap the benefits. You're just there, like, oh,
that's the thing.
that's
Like,
most people.
Imagine if last year, if like even if it was in January, where I decided, oh, let me invest in Solana, when it was still like in like the tens of pounds.
Why
you know what I
didn't
mean?
you?
This is what I'm saying, because I'm just like, maybe nothing's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Fuck it, whatever. Because
That's it.
But the thing is, it's the fact that you psych yourself out of thinking, oh no, I shouldn't risk it. But that's the thing. If you're not willing to risk it, you will never reap the benefits of the big gains. You have to put some money on some risky bets and hope for the best. That's the thing. People who the guy who held on Shiba Inu, he became like damn near billionaire just off $8,000.
That's mad. That concept for me, I was there like
over a year. Like
crazy.
That's crazy. But this man
That's
just said YOLO, and
8,000. 8,000. Yo, most of us look, okay, but this is a very
That's why they say diversify your portfolio. Diversify your portfolio, invest in multiple different streams, and in risky ones, just chuck money you literally have no care about. Like this could go down and just tank, but
do you know what actually as well? I use I think I've got Monzo, I use that roundup feature, Revolut as well. That roundup feature to save more money. So it's like pennies, but like it scales over time. So something when it's £5.25, it rounds it up to like £6 or something. So you get like 80p per purchase, and then it goes into a bank. It goes into a separate pot, and you'll find that at the end of the month, it's literally like £7, £8, £9, £10. Use that as the money you would invest. The extra spare change that you would otherwise throw away. Things that you'd buy, like the money you're gonna buy snacks with, like, or something like that. Just be like, okay, I'm not gonna buy snacks today. I'm gonna buy a coin instead. It's gonna feed me later. Think like that. Yeah.
And again, never try and time the markets. Always dollar cost average it. Never try to time the markets. Just buy at the same time periodically. Same time. So if it's once a month,
this isn't financial advice, by the way.
If it's once a month, you buy at exactly that same time every month, regardless of whether it's up or down. Just keep doing that. And studies have shown that people who dollar cost average, they make more profits than people who try and time the markets. So all you have to do is literally just invest at the same time, whether it's weekly, monthly, whatever. Invest at the same time periodically, and you're going to win. If it's £5, whatever, you see a steady incline, and that's all you need, man. Just start early, because if things go like 10,000x or whatever,
You're
1
in.
million
You're
x,
in.
like how Shiba Inu went up like 74 million%.
Even Dogecoin, yeah, even though it's a meme.
74 million%. That shit is
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
That's despicable.
Crazy.
Like what?
Crazy.
But the thing is, how would you even know? That's it.
This is what I'm saying. You just throw money and hope.
There
It's
are
like
hundreds of coins.
It's like throwing shit at the
Hundreds.
wall and hoping. And again, when the next
Hoping it
meme
sticks.
coin, when the next meme coin comes out, yeah, whether it's
Put
a cat
£2
coin,
put £2 in.
put at least
£2.
at least 300, at least 100, minimum 100, at least 100. Think about
You know
it.
what?
Think about it.
I like the
think
psyche.
about.
One sec, King G.
Think about it.
I get it.
100 is
I
not
get
that
it.
much if you in the grand scheme of things.
I'm doubling down on what you're saying. Wait, I'm saying right now, what people need to understand about investing and stock trading, all of that, is that you have to have a stoic mentality where the money you drop in means nothing to you. So
Yes,
what happens a lot is
yes,
I've
yes.
heard so many stories where people want to pull out so soon because they're worried that stock is going to drop again. They're not patient. Yeah, they're not patient. They're like, this looks good already. I don't want to, take a risk. What King GDB is saying right now is that you need to go with the wave in general. Like, yeah. So,
I made the
carry on with
mistake. I've made the mistake of at my early stages in my crypto career of thinking, oh, it's gonna plummet and it's over. I didn't think you go out and then it goes up and you're like,
Bro, I did this with Ethereum in 2016. Do you know how pissed I am right now? I'm so pissed. I would have had 4,000. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Bro, the system is cyclical, so you just have to stick it out till the cycle's up. If it's going down, just buy the dips. Buy the dips,
man. It's like
you gotta do
I advocate for buying and holding. Just buy and
hodl,
man.
Hodl.
Buy and hold. And that's why dollar cost averaging works, because you're just buying and holding, buying and holding, buying and holding, and it doesn't matter whether it's going down or going up. Just keep buying and holding, and eventually, when it really goes all the way up, you bought at all the periods where it was either up or down, so you're generally making profits on an upward trend. So hey,
basically, if you know about S&P 500 as well, like if you're into stock market, that's any EFTs you want to start there. Definitely take a look. But again, like I said, look, in general, what you should invest in as an individual, like real talk, this is what you should invest in. Like, write this shit down. You need pen and paper. I'm like, yo, the Duke, King GDB, this is you too, man. So the things we should be investing in right now: stock market, real estate, your health, your career, side hustles, knowledge, paying off debt. That's it. That's all you need. And crypto is experimental right now. But yeah, you should invest there too. Hookers. That shit ain't gonna give you the ROI on hookers is STDs. It's potential.
It saves you time. It saves you time.
And blow,
cocaine and hookers.
Yeah. But I'm gonna just touch upon the chat. The chat's been blowing up while we were talking about it. But I'm gonna start from crypto is hella fun. So I know. I'm so sorry, guys. We'll get to you. Don't worry. We'll do
the comments and then we'll kind of wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Invest in your girlfriend is basically the hashtag of today. So RC Violabian has come in. Decentraland Gang, big up. Metaverse, yes. Not solely, but it's important in the short term. I think that was the clout, for sure. That's where the clout came in. Raya, NFTs are a trip. Yes, they are. I'm involved. I'm here for the journey. I'm here for a journey. Look, I've told the guys we should make an NFT for not
a long time.
Look, listen, I've told the guys we should make an NFT for Not Your Average Joes and just put that up, like that icon or logo. Put it up, brand it, put it on.
Sell our brand? God damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hold it. Just hold it. And then need to hear about Shina Ibu token. Yeah, Shiba has been a madness.
Yeah,
I've been following that. That token has been crazy.
Bro, I knew about Shiba 6 months ago. If I only invested, oh my god.
I thought it was a meme. I thought it was a meme coin.
I'm telling you, some guy on my follow, he was like, oh, buy Shiba. It's a meme coin though, but when the hype hits right, it's gonna skyrocket. And it did. And hey, trains were missed.
Crazy. Do you know what? Actually, Look, Cardano. Did you guys capitalize on Cardano? Like when I was screaming Cardano like 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
I was in deep. I'm in Cardano.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Because ADA, I'm telling people like already, when it hit $2, when it broke, I think it was when it dropped below 99. I was like, people were crying. I was like, guys, this is the time to buy. Bro, I made £800 on Cardano literally in like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. When I saw that shit go above 110, I was like, I'm involved. It's about to run. Let's get it. Yeah, okay, but yeah, sorry. Enough bragging for now. RC and Violabians come in again with long-term strategy and obsessive level of research. One can become extremely wealthy in crypto. Look, guys,
100%.
listen. You can become a master in anything. All you need is 10,000 hours. That's equivalent in this day and age to 10 years. If you study crypto right now for
Time
10,
and
like
effort.
10, bro, time and effort. Simple as that. 10 years from now, you'll be literally ahead of everyone else. 100%. You could be the next, what do you call it? So the financial advisors of today, they're advising you where to put your money in the banks, etc., stock, blah. No, you can be the crypto NFT. That's you if you start today. Invest only which you can afford to lose. Solid advice. Great advice, sir. We can't jump from loose surface. We need to make sure the base is yes, the emergency fund is important. 100%. What will be the future of XRP with a lawsuit? They're going to win that, aren't they? I mean, I heard they're going to. I have a feeling they're going to win, and because they're going to win, I think once the lawsuit drops, the price should skyrocket. So, and it's in the top 10 still. It's still the top 10 coin. So, I definitely think it's one to look at. I don't know if I should put more money in there. I do have Ripple now, but you can't buy it. Basically, you can't buy it on. If you have Coinbase, you can't buy it on there, or Binance. I don't think you can buy it on Binance either. Hex at 18 cents right now. Let's ape in, boys. I don't know what Hex is, but I'm gonna do some research. Meta, Ian, we need to be around people who know what they're doing. Exactly, guys. This is not financial advice. Like, please do not take. We're not financial advisors. We don't have degrees, qualifications, nothing like that. We are just talking from experience. You know, we've just
It's what people
researched.
call the war room. You know,
Yeah, this is the war room.
brainstorming and
Yeah,
circulating what they know.
the Tates are advocates for this war room talk. Yeah, so literally, guys, literally, what I've been telling you about what you should invest in. Please do. If take that advice if you want to take it. If you don't want to take it, it is what it is. It's fine. But it's somewhere to start
And
off.
guess
you know?
what? Some people charge you for this.
Yeah, this information is free. I want to add value. We want to add value to your lives, but literally, it's just you don't have to take it if you don't want. It's fine.
and just
It
you wait. We will,
stimulates us.
we will charge you
Acorn.
too.
Yeah, Acorn. Yeah, people
Let's
know,
start
bro.
seminars.
Yeah, exactly. Check out Cultivate Crypto. He does daily. See, this is
I've
it. We'll
seen
plug
that.
people. We'll plug people who do know what they're doing. So Cultivate Crypto does daily streams. Please check him out. You know, Ian, thank you for the plug. I will definitely be checking him out as well. I don't usually follow. I was following a couple, but I don't think Cultivate Crypto was one of them. Ian, Cultivate Crypto is the plug. Yeah, there you go. See. Hey, when FOMO metastasizes into Romo. So fear of missing out into, and I don't know what Romo is.
I don't know what Romo is, but I know what it means. It's basically like when you make an out fool of yourself from like failure. Like you just you stumble so hard that it's just like you're done. So fear of missing out is basically like, oh, I need to go in, and so you go in, and then you jump out too soon when it goes down, but then it goes back up, and then that's Romo.
realization of
maybe
money.
Of missing out. The realization of missing out. Okay, like you actually did miss out. So the fear of missing out, you went in, and then it went down, and then you came out, and then you realized, oh, I actually did miss out.
So this is, do you know what it is? Yeah, I think the right mentality for this is jump in, jump in, yeah, jump in. And when it goes down, double down and add more.
Oh my god!
Double down, add more. Oh man! Oh, regret of missing out.
Regret of missing out. Close enough.
Regret of missing. I think the regret is. I think the regret is worse than the fear. Although you are where you started though with the fear of missing out. It's fine.
It's
like you didn't invest. You didn't invest, so you just kept your money. Inflation is the one robbing you instead of the market, so it's fine. Just remember that. So this again, the benefits of, like I always say to people, the benefit, like that's all the comments, by the way, guys. When you're comparing whether you should invest or save, like it's fine. Investing, positives. If you invest, you're going to beat inflation. You got the compound effect working for you. You got big opportunities to come. The negatives, risk of losing money. That's where people are crying, you know. And then requires more skill. So you do need to put in a little bit more reading, a little bit more research. But saving, on the other hand, is quite safe. You know, less risk, simpler to do, more liquid. So you got the cash free, you know, whenever. But on the negative is you're going to lose to inflation every time. Every 2% is getting robbed from you every year. Like, you know, money loses its value, and there's no opportunity. Unfortunately, that's the only it. So you know, you got to pick your struggle basically. So yeah, but both are good. So I personally, my portfolio is it's more investing than saving. But I've got a saving goal and I've got an investing goal. Investing is long term. Saving is short term. For like a house, for example, it's short term for a house. Investing long term for future. So that's that. That's my kind of take on it. Don't know about if you guys have a different strategy that you want to share. But
mine is
yeah.
just putting 20% of my income into
Yep.
investing.
Wait, hold on.
Diverse
Oh, go on.
investment.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my major
20% of your income.
yeah, that's my tenet when it comes to investing. Also, when it comes to most investors, I would say a lot of them need to take psych examinations or some type of program to help them withstand all these, shakes in the market, so people can learn how to be patient. And I think it really comes down to it. It can save a lot of people money if they are mentally prepared for, the chaos, the weather.
But listen,
yeah.
it's human. If you really deep it and look at the stock market, look at the crypto market, it's actually a pattern of it's actually a pattern of human behavior. So when the price goes down and you're seeing people are sell, people are shook, man. People are stressing. That's when the anxiety is at its highest. And then you've got on the way up, you've obviously got people getting, yeah, we're happy. Roller. It's basically a roller coaster, man. But yeah, I mean, you can't time these markets, man. Like Given has said, if you're the King has said, if you're looking to become like a crypto investor,
I've got a
trader,
quick video
you gotta study.
on Romo here. This is
classic.
classic.
Send it through.
If you want to share I don't have it. I have
it.
It's a YouTube video. You've seen it. It's like quick.
Yeah,
quick
I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this. I've seen this.
Continuité d'homme. Temporary bottom, reversal. Quand pit and pay un tabule flag. Put him to sleep. Load the Korea food. Making think it's the bottom. Drop off the volume. Dump it again. Push it sideways. Print 100 meter when it goes to sleep.
Load. Can't sleep in peace.
I said load the dip.
Sideways until it sleeps, then crash with the exact same Korea phone. Get Vitalik on the left. Wow, pattern for 2 hours and wake him up. Load the flipping trade.
Bruh. Ethereum's everywhere.
Activate quantum immortality.
Fair use.
That's crazy.
Now in 200 million tether. We are, let him in. Compik.
Oh no.
Kill him. Transfer and then find the notaire.
That shit is crazy, man.
Mad.
I love it.
Mad.
Yeah,
I love it. I would say for those who are new to investing or they just want to be familiar with, the markets and crypto, download Trading 212 if anyone has heard of it. It's like an app or a desktop website as well, where you can familiarize yourself with, trading. You can start a practice account. Some apps do it. They give you £50,000 to play with. Yeah, and then you just pick and choose where the companies you've heard of, the cryptos you're into, and just play with it a little bit. And then you see how the markets work and how your mind kind of, attaches to it. For example, it's just a practice account, not real money. So you're not fully attached to it. But learn to think like that when it comes to the money you deposit into investing. But overall, it takes time.
Good.
I was testing it out actually.
Oh yeah,
and you see that you started with 25,000, yeah. So I invested in a few of the stocks I think are valuable, and already 25. That's up like 2K already, 2.6K. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're gonna make this a screenshot and say this is how much you could earn if you listen to us. Yes.
Got him.
Screenshot that.
That's the thumbnail.
Yeah,
Got
But
him.
no, for real,
Gotcha, bitch.
like I've invested it, like not that level, obviously. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
most of my
Soon come.
that level is the crypto.
But guys, I was gonna say we're gonna actually wrap up for today. To be fair, I just wanted to say, is there anything you guys want to leave the viewers with? Any nuggets you guys want to share? Anything you know that's appealed to you today? You know, or just in general? You know, what do you? Okay, actually, I'll finish with the last one. Healthy life, balance. What do you think is necessary for that one? You know, in terms of, you know, career,
That's a good
family, goals. What do you think is the most important thing?
So the most important thing is, I'd have to say is, you know, happy wife, happy life. So just
Okay.
take
Yeah.
that with you.
So he's gone. He's gone the family
Blue
life. He's
pill
gone the family.
alpha.
Mhm.
Happy wife, happy life, happy wife, happy wife,
Big
happy
dog.
life. Okay.
We'll have to hear your Halloween story. next
Exactly.
time.
In it.
Philosophy.
Save
Hey,
it.
next
Stay
time,
Save
tuned.
next time.
The Duke.
Listen,
The Duke.
dirty
Anything you
business.
gotta say?
Could you repeat that question one more time?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Basically, I was just saying. Stupid. Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, what do you think?
Misogyny.
Misogyny. I was gonna say, what do you think the most important thing is when you're focusing on basically a healthy life, whether it is family, is it a career, networking, friends? What do you think is the most important, or do you think we should
I
just
think-
optimize all of them?
Your
At the
mental
end of the
health.
day, you know, we all, yeah. At the end of the day, everything we focus on, pay attention in our life can be a grind. And I like the comment that was made previously. Thanks, Ian. Again, shout out to you. Being rich is hard, and being broke is hard. Pick hard. I mean, hard is very subjective. It's really just your day-to-day life and how you kind of, you know, manage things. Pick the route you want to take, and you know, you're still a human being at the end of the day. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. There's just something to leave the viewers with to think about, really.
Solid. Solid.
Yeah. I was literally, all I'm gonna just say to everyone is, like, you know, I think this topic has really hit home for me. Like, this is stuff I talk about often. Like, you know, just in
We're
and
gonna
amongst
have
peers.
you are on fire today. I felt that.
This is my
We
domain,
felt that.
basically. Yeah.
Yes,
But
indeed.
today, like, literally, all I'm gonna say is, like, guys, there are 4 types of wealth that we need to be wary of. Yeah. So we've got your financial wealth, which is money. You've got your social wealth, which is your status. You've got your time wealth, which is your freedom, and you've got your physical wealth, which is your health. Now, when going for a job, be careful of the law. Be careful of the ones that lure you in with financial and social, and deter you away from time and physical. So again, it's like those that lure you in with the money and the status, because they'll take you away from the freedom and the health. So the aim is to get a balance between all 4 of those. And again, me personally, I'm working on all 4 of those pillars anyway, but the balance is the main aspect. So yeah, as Thanos says, you know, things should be balanced. So that's how we're trying to move. Yeah, that's how we're trying to move. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say for today. It's been a great show. Today, again, we came suited and booted because it is what it is. We dropped bars today. Professor, I came through as Professor Moose. That was me. And at the Duke and King GDB, man, thanks guys. Again, it's been a mad one. I've appreciated, you know, everything everyone's had to say. And guys, thank you for the engagement. Please do like and subscribe. Share this as well. If you felt that there was anything here that you could take away, please do share and throw up the gang signs as well. You know, West Side. yeah. West Side. Yeah, it means win, but hey, win. But yeah, this is peace out from Not Your Average Joes, and we'll catch you hopefully next week with another show.